I've heard a lot of people complain about their lives, and they're gonna say that, I don't like my job, I don't like my relationship, or I'm broke, or I'm not doing all the things I want to do. I want to go on vacation more. And, I've been in all those situations at various points in my life. And one of the things that I noticed is you really have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone and probably do those things that you don't want to do. And one of the examples that I'll give you is I'm actually pretty happy with the career that I have, my full-time job, but I really want to accomplish more. And I tried reaching out several times within the organization to try to do a career pivot and learn new skills. But the problem is you get stuck in this catch-22. So, I want to pivot my career. I want to get into something new, develop myself, since I've been doing the same thing for 10 years. But even though I've been at the company for a long time, they're not going to give me a high-paying job for what I'm making right now because I don't have any experience. And I'm in that same position, no different than a 21 or a 22-year-old getting out of school. So I can sit there and complain about it, and I can bitch about it saying, oh, I'm not where I want to be, or they're not letting me career pivot. Or what I decided to do was, okay, you know what, when I get home after my 9 to 5, I'm gonna take a couple marketing courses. I'm gonna reach out and join some networking events and just try to immerse myself as much as I can in marketing. And you can pick whatever you want. It doesn't have to be marketing. I'm just giving you an example. And I started doing that in about May of 2024. I started going out to networking events. I started taking some courses. I was telling everybody I was taking these courses, and I knew nothing about marketing. I also did start taking some extra courses in university that focused around marketing to try to build up my skill set as much as I could. And where am I going with this? The point is that fast forward, it's been 13 months now, and I've actually worked with multiple clients now. I've gotten a bunch of experience working with Google Ads, running some advertising campaigns for individuals, shopping campaigns, display, search. And then in addition to that, I've gotten certified with Google for digital marketing and e-commerce. I've got my Meta certification for advertising. I've recently been working with a customer doing social media management as well as advertising on Meta as well. And in the last 2 months, I've actually been making money. Now, I've only made about $2,000, and you can look at that and be like, hey, you've put 13 months of time into it. It's like, yeah, but that's how long it took to build the skills after my 9 to 5 and trying to juggle my fiance and my friends and all that kind of stuff. And now it's put me at a point though where I have a lot more experience, and there's been some opportunities opening up at work. I've got my own company, I've started making some money, and that could very well potentially be a full-time income if I grow the business enough. And that's not an opportunity that would have been available to me had I not taken those steps. But taking those steps is not easy, because when I get home, I'm tired. I don't necessarily want to work on something. Sometimes I want to go sit on the couch. I want to watch TV. I want to do this. I want to do that. But if I continue just coming home after my 9 to 5 and I do nothing at all, which is what most people do, and that's fine, but that's what most people do, I'm not going to get ahead. So you almost have to create those opportunities for yourself. If you want something more than what the average person has, you have to do more than what the average person does. And that's not a be-all, end-all. It doesn't mean you're going to all of a sudden be rich or make tons of money or be super successful. You could fall on your face flat after a year of trying something. But that's okay, because you're still learning something. You're still gaining skills. You're still putting yourself out there. And I just want to share that advice with you. And it's not that I'm wealthy. I wouldn't say I'm super successful. I'm doing okay. But I just want to share that it's like, if you want to get ahead, you got to take some extra steps. Put in more work than what the average person is doing, and you will more than likely get better than average results. But you have to be willing to sacrifice. And that can be difficult when you're starting from scratch and you don't know anything, because it's daunting. You don't even know where to start. You feel like you're asking stupid questions. It's not something to feel embarrassed about. And I found that if you're transparent with people about that you're new and that you're learning, people are usually more than helpful. They want to help you. A lot of people want to see you succeed. And if they don't, I probably wouldn't spend too much time talking to them. So I just thought I'd leave that with you guys.